right, we're back. We're back. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. We had a little issue with the last one, but we are back in business, so let's get right back to it. We're not gonna waste no time. At all. You already know how important time is. We just talked about that. But we are back in business. Okay, we looking good. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, cool, perfect. All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you're ready. To go ahead with the exercise. Drop 1 in the chat if you're ready to go ahead with the exercise. All right, bet. We got most of our people. We recovered most of our squad from the last one. All right, cool. I want to try to write this. Okay, no lag on the flip. Just got to get rid of that glare. Jesus. All right, cool. So job on one line, entrepreneur on the other line. Then in the first column, you have monthly income versus monthly output, which is your time. So you can do something like this. Oh, Lord. Not lagging, but we had an ink. That's tough. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try to make a chart. Might not be as pretty. We're going to get it done. Boom. Make my shit straight. Hey, I'm fucking dead. Hey, that's too funny. It's all for show crooked. But anyways, monthly income versus monthly output in time. And then your job versus being an entrepreneur, okay? All right, so monthly income. Throw me some numbers. What y'all make in a month? Don't be scared. I ain't gonna laugh. Throw me some numbers. What y'all making in a month? What can I put here? If y'all don't say something, I'll make some shit up. Okay, the first one I see is 2K, 4K. Okay, let's do 3K. Let's do 3. 3's average. You know what? Let's do 3.5. Let's do 3,500. Okay, there we get some life in that ink. Okay, cool. I'm assuming you're working 40 hours a week. So 40 hours a week, what is that? 150 hours a month? 150 hours a month. Hours. 150 hours a month, right? Teacher ass handwriting. Bro, y'all are roasting. That's crazy. Look, if you're working 40 hours a week, that's 150 hours a month. 160? I mean, I don't know. I've never had a job before. Y'all are putting me on this. 160. All right, 160 hours a month, right? Cool. Now let's say entrepreneur is making $10,000 a month. His monthly output is Oh, shit. His monthly output is 25 hours a month. Why? Why? Tell me what this entrepreneur is doing differently. He's making more money, but he's spending less time. Why? What is he doing? Give me some things that this entrepreneur is possibly doing to get these type of numbers. Cash flow, service, investing, e-com. What else? Multiple streams of income. Let me just write that out because motherfuckers gonna hop in here. Be like, what is Masoy? Multiple streams. Vending machine. Passive. Passive income. What else? Real estate. Drugs. Sorry. That's going to be on there too. I'm just playing. They're going to shut my ass down. Turo. What else? Trading. Yeah, give me some more. Give me some more. What else is this guy doing? What else is the entrepreneur doing? Scams. Just kidding. Reselling. Airbnb. Sports betting. All right, so we now have 4, 8, 12 different things that this guy's doing differently to net him $10,000 a month, but only put in 25 hours of work. Now, I need y'all to be honest. This is what we're about to do. I need y'all to tell me how many hours a month each of these take. I need y'all to tell me how many hours a month each of these take. All right. We're going to do this. One at a time. How many hours do you spend a month trading? If you're trading for 30 minutes a day, how many hours do you spend trading? 30 minutes a day, 20 trading days, 7 hours a month. I got to put the units so we know what we're putting these for. 7 hours a month. All right, reselling. Reselling is literally just doing the transactions or ordering the shit and then selling it. You sell it online, you sell it in person. How much time do you spend actually reselling the shit? Meeting up with people, taking pictures. You're probably looking at like 10 hours a month reselling. Airbnb, I'm not going to lie, you're probably looking at like 20 hours a month. Because every booking, I would say communication is about an hour. And if everybody's only booking for one day, communications and property management is about an hour each booking. Sports betting, literally 4 hours a month. The act of actually putting in the picks and just waiting, wow. Rest in peace to the black marker. shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna act like I didn't see that. All right. Sports betting, the act of actually putting in the bets, 4 hours a month. Cash flow, that's another thing. Service, could be anything. Investing, that could be anything. E-commerce you're putting in 4 hours. If you automate it, you're looking at 4 hours a month, multiple streams of income, that's different. Vending machines a month, maybe like 8 hours. Real estate, I would say like 20 hours. Calling clients, looking at properties. Turo, I would say about 20 hours. All right, cool. So we have trading, reselling, Airbnb, sports betting, e-commerce, vending machines, real estate, and Turo. If I pick trading as one, reselling as one, and e-com as one, and I pick sports betting as one, what does the daily schedule look like? Wake up, 8 a.m. First thing we do is we trade. I'm literally breaking this shit down to y'all. Trade 30 minutes. Breakfast, 9 a.m. Then what else do we have to do? So trading is done for the day. We ate breakfast. Sports. Look at sports. That's literally 30 minutes. Place bets. That's done. Post resold products. That's at what? 10 a.m. That's going to take you another 30 minutes. And then e-com, it sells itself. Edit, website, and ship new orders at noon. It's going to take 1 hour. So now, your day has went from 9 to 5. Now it's 8 to 12. 8 to 12, and how many streams of income is this? 8 to 12, and how many streams of income are we looking at right now? So we cut our day in half. We cut our work day in half, right? We cut this bullshit in half. But we increased our income from one source of income to 4 sources of income. Now we have way more time in the day to do other shit. You can go to party, you can go to brunch, you can go to dinner, you can go to the gym, you can travel, you can do all of this shit that you actually want to do. You can do all the shit you actually want to do. Your day starts at 8 and ends around 12. Your day starts at 8 and ends around 12. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you like this as your new schedule, making $10K a month. Y'all like that as your new schedule? So you wake up, check the charts, trade. Then after that, you eat breakfast. Then you look at the sports. You place your bets. You got 30 minutes to place your bets. Then you post some products that you plan on reselling or products that are already resold that you're going to upsell again. You post those, take some nice flicks and get your friend to model it, or just take them shits on the floor, whatever you want to do. That's going to take you another 30 minutes. You edit your website and ship orders that came in last night or over the weekend. That's only going to take you an hour. That's only going to take you an hour. That's only going to take you an hour, guys. The thing is, like, you have to understand. Look, this is what I want y'all to understand. When you sign up to sell your time, that's exactly what you're going to do. Everyone who is like, I don't got time to learn how to trade, or no, it takes 5 years to do that. It's because your time is already so thin. So when I tell you it's going to take you 2 years to learn how to trade, you're like, damn, I only have 2 days out the week where I'm actually not doing nothing. And that's when I want to do something. But it has nothing to do with trading. You'd rather go to the bar. You'd rather go to the club. You'd rather travel for those 1.5 days that you literally have of freedom. Nobody wants to be locked up Monday through Friday, and then come the weekend, they're locked up again. But by this time, it's their choice to be locked up. Everybody goes to work against their will. Nobody's like, oh, I can't wait to get to work. They're just like, fuck, I got to get to work. Let me set an excuse. Never mind, I did that yesterday. I might get fired. Everybody goes to work against their will. 9 times out of 10, you're going to work against your will. So on the weekend, it would be absolutely absurd. It would be completely ridiculous for me to tell you to work throughout the weekends when you think that's your only time to have free time, right? Wrong. That is the best time to actually do the work. That's the best time for you to actually focus. Sorry, my phone's about to die. That was the best time for you to actually lock in. Because, like, look, I was watching a Gary Vee video this morning, right? He said laziness is not what you think it is. Laziness is a signal. Laziness is a signal. If you're lazy in school, that doesn't mean that you're just feeling lazy. That means you don't like what you're doing. If you're lazy at work, that doesn't mean that you're just not feeling it or you need a Red Bull. It means you don't like what you're doing. I promise you that didn't even ring a bell. That didn't even make sense to me until I thought about how I felt with my laziness towards school and engineering versus how I felt with my laziness towards like shipping out orders and doing like new merch releases for my brand. I was up at 5 a.m. every day shipping out packages with a smile on my face. But if I have a 45-minute engineering class, I'm in the back like, somebody shoot me. I can't wait for this shit to be over. And when it's time to actually do work, I don't feel like working. It's not because I'm lazy or I need a Red Bull or I need a Starbucks coffee. It's because I simply don't like it. And we should use laziness as a signal, as a mental signal, which we should then follow physically with our mind and our thoughts and our body. You know what I mean? And I did exactly that. I was lazy in school, not because I liked school or because I was tired. I was lazy in school because I didn't want to be there. And I followed suit. I left. I dropped out in my last semester. I couldn't take it anymore. I fell in love with the brand, the business, the aspect of making my own money. And there was never a lazy day. There were tough days. Don't get me wrong. There was tough days. There were days where I had to figure some shit out that I didn't really want to figure out. But I was never, ever, ever, ever lazy or shying away from doing that work because I loved what I was doing. It's plain and simple. Anytime you feel lazy about some shit, just know that it's not some shit you're supposed to be doing. It's not some shit you're supposed to be doing. That's all you need to know. Laziness is a signal. It is not a feeling. It's a signal. It's a signal, 100%. After I watched that video this morning, I was just like, damn, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But anyways, let's get back to the board. I see a lot of people saying they want to see the board again real quick. I don't know. I just feel like I have to share that with y'all. So we got the new schedule, and now we're about to do the other schedule. So this is 4 hours a day, 4 streams, and then 10K a month in profit. Cool. Less stress, right? So now, on the flip side, you have a job. You're making way less. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? All right, you know what? I know I'm going to need that space right there. Well, you know what? It'll be short and sweet. Wake up. Same time. 'Cause you got to get your ass ready. Get dressed. Breakfast. Then drive to job. lunch, drive home, eat dinner, watch TV, sleep. On the flip side, you wake up 8 a.m., get dressed, then you eat your breakfast at 9 or 8:45 or on your way out driving with your knee. You drive to your job in rush hour traffic, which is never fun. Then you eat lunch at 12. You get you're out of jail temporarily. Some of y'all got 45-minute lunch, but we're not going to talk about that. So you get your lunch from 12 to 1 if you're blessed. And you drive home at 5:45. You eat dinner. That's probably going to take you another hour, hour and a half. Now it's about 7 o'clock. Then you watch TV for 2 hours. It's about 9:30. Now you start getting ready for bed. You take a shower. You're winding down. It's about 10:15, 10:30. You need your 8 hours. So you in bed by 11 just to do it all over again. Now you waking up at 8, getting dressed, eating breakfast, driving to work, taking your lunch, going home, eat dinner, watch TV, then you sleep, then you wake up, then you get dressed, then you eat your breakfast, then you drive to your job, you go to lunch, then you drive home, and you eat dinner, and you watch TV, and you go to sleep, and you wake up, then you get dressed, and you eat your breakfast, and you drive to your job, and you get your lunch, and you drive home. There's a car accident, so you have to take the long way home. And you eat your dinner. Then you watch TV. And you go to sleep. Then you wake up. Then you get dressed. Y'all are mad at me? Y'all the ones doing this shit. Y'all are mad at me for saying it. Y'all the ones doing it. I commend y'all. You know what? I salute y'all for doing this shit every single fucking day. I can't say this shit without feeling like I'm about to lose my mind. Y'all are doing it. Wake up, get dressed, eat breakfast, drive to work, get your lunch break, drive home, watch TV, eat dinner, go to sleep, wake up, do this shit again. I'm not surprised that you want to go and get blackout, shit-faced drunk every weekend and not learn how to make more money and get out of that lifestyle. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because at the end of the day, if I worked the job, I wouldn't want to do it either. Trust me. You're not the only one. But it is what it is. As long as you understand your situation, awareness is the first thing that you need to have when it comes down to changing it. So let's look at it like this, right? Let's look at it like this. You wake up, you do all that bullshit, you come home, it's Friday night, your friends invite you out, and you're like, damn, did I just put red? Oh, anyway. Your friends invite you out, and you're just like, shit, it's been a rough week, but next week is going to be rougher if I go out again. Next week is going to be rougher if I go out again. The two most important phrases in that sentence are next week and again. Next week and again. I need every single person that's watching this live to comment next week again. Right now, and I'm about to explain why. I need y'all to understand. You're on a treadmill. You can run as fast and as hard and as sweaty as you want. But you're not going anywhere until you get off. You're not going anywhere until you get off. You could run as fast. You can set the setting to the max incline, max speed, max resistance. You can go as fast as you want. But you're not going anywhere. Because next week, you're just going to do that shit again. You're not making any progress. You are literally just staying fit. You're staying fit. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You're barely getting by. You're not getting anywhere. You're barely getting by. Next week, you're going to do that shit again. So now, Friday night rolls around. Finally, you had a rough week or whatever. And your friend's like, yo, same spot as last week. Link up. Meet me there. Drinks on us. Like, you know, the same bullshit that they get that works every time because your ass be out. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to sit out. I might catch y'all tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day, but tonight I'm going to sit out. Everybody's like, boo, boo, party pooper, Debbie Downer, boo, boo, boo. Hey, fuck them. They're going to try to get in your head. Fuck them. Forget about it. Move. Watch out. You got to get off this motherfucking treadmill. And it's not going to happen at a bar. It's not going to happen at a club. Tell them you got to get off the treadmill. Now, your first step is using that free time, that ounce of free time, and cracking it open. Friday night when you get off work, watch an hour of Gary Vee interviews. Then you go out. I guarantee when you go out, right after watching the interview, you're going to look and you're going to have a different perspective on what's going on around you. Watch it right before you go out. Go out. Goat Vic is allowing you to go out. I don't even make the rules. But Goat Vic, if you listen to me and you look up to me and you respect my opinion, I'm allowing you to go out. If I see you out in the club, which I won't because I won't be there, but if I see you out in the club, don't be embarrassed, don't hide your face, I'm allowing you to go out. I want you to go out. But before you go out, I want you to watch a Gary Vee interview. I want you to watch a Grant Cardone interview. I want you to watch something that is actually going to provide you financial substance. Watch it. Watch a Robert Kiyosaki interview and then go to the club. When they bring out those bottles and they bring out the menu and they're saying get an ace of spades for $1,000, you're going to be like, whoa, hold on. Be like, Jesus Christ. You're going to be like, whoa, chill, move. Your mind is going to move differently. Your mind is going to think differently. You're going to be like, nah, that's dead. Robert Kiyosaki literally just said, I can do a lot of different shit with my money. And then you're going to be like, wait, why the fuck am I even here? Man, why am I even here? You're going to leave the club early. You're going to call an Uber. You're going to hop back in your car and go home. And you're going to finish the rest of that interview. You're going to finish the rest of that interview because you already had a taste of what you need to know. You had a taste of what you need to know. And now you have instructions. You have an idea of what you need to do. So if you're running away from what you need to do, you're never going to get what you want. Everybody wants a Lamborghini. Everybody wants a mansion. Everybody wants a Rolls Royce. Everybody wants a Ferrari. It's not at the club. It's not at the club. I promise you it's not there. Unless you own the club. We talked about real estate last time. Unless you own the land and you own the building, then maybe. If you're just attending, if you're standing in line, if you're not a promoter, I promise you, you're hopping back in your Altima and you going home drunk, which you shouldn't be. You know, don't drink and drive. But at the end of the day, it's not where you're at. It's not where you're at. Trust me. Go back home, finish that interview, and figure out how to apply everything that you're telling you. Figure out how to apply every single thing, because the knowledge and the instructions are free on the internet. The knowledge and instructions are free on the internet. Everybody's like, oh, Vic be selling courses. Oh, Vic, he got rich off doing this. He da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The title live is How to Get Rich Quick. If you think I got rich quick off selling courses, go sell your own fucking courses. Nobody's going to buy your fucking course because you're not rich. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you want to know. You're useless. You have no impact. You have no value. You have no reputation. You have nothing to show for it. You have no reason as to why I would pay you to learn from you. Go sell $1 million worth of clothes. Go trade $1 million worth of stocks. Go move $500,000 worth of rental cars. Go do that. Go do that and then come sell courses. Because I didn't get rich off selling courses. Because nobody would have bought my courses had they not have a reason to. I knew what I was doing. I was making money before I started selling courses. So what you have to understand is all the stuff is in the education. All of the shit that I know is free online. I didn't buy a course to get here. I did not buy a course to get to where I'm at right now. I literally cracked open YouTube, cracked open Google, cracked open Yahoo News, whatever the fuck I was doing. I was reading, learning, watching, taking notes, but the most importantly, I was applying everything that I learned. I was applying every single thing that I learned. And I think that's the most important thing. You could come get your motivation from GoVic. You can go get your motivation from Gary Vee. You can go get your motivation from Grant Cardone. What are you doing with it? Are you going to dance harder at the club because Gary Vee said you need to go hard in everything you do? Like, what are you going to do? You're going to pop more bottles because Grant Cardone said go 10X? Like, what? You going to buy 2 sections because Robert Kiyosaki said get more real estate? Like, what are you going to do? You're playing the whole game wrong. You're playing the entire game wrong. Take action. That's the most important thing you need to do. Take action and apply it where it matters. Apply it where you can see yourself actually reaping the benefits of what you're doing. Let's talk about these schedules. I'm done spazzing on y'all. All right. So you wake up, get dressed, breakfast, drive to the job, lunch, drive home. Weekend, nothing. Give me some things we can do on the weekend, guys. Give me some things we can do. Fill these bubbles up for me. Wow, Instagram is really not trustworthy. That hoe just lagged nasty. Anyways, we back. Fuck it. Weekend, there's nothing. This is the weekdays. These are the weekdays. These are the weekdays, y'all. Weekends, what we doing? Yes, I'm left-handed. What are we doing on the weekend? What are we doing on the weekend? Wow, getting drunk off Henny. Oh, you must have just got here. You must have just walked in. Working out. It's a very healthy habit to practice consistency and discipline. Studying. Yeah, give me some more. Wake up early. That's a good one. Good challenge. Everybody wants to take a break and then go back to hell on Monday. How about you wake your ass up and get out of hell? Podcasts. Church. Reading. Planning. See, these are good. Y'all lying, but these are good. Meditation. I guarantee you, if you prioritize this list over going out and getting drunk and doing Sunday Fun Day and drinking mimosas and margaritas, you're going to move from this straight to this. And you're going to move from this straight to this. You're going to move from this straight to this. You're going to have $10,000 a month, theoretically, hypothetically, hopefully. And you're going to be working 25 hours a month. Because you're working out, you're studying, you're waking up early, you're watching podcasts, you're going to church if you're spiritual, you're reading books, you're planning for the next week, and you're meditating, obviously, to clear your mind. Mental health is probably the most important thing. You ain't got no mental. You ain't got no physical. You ain't got no physical. You ain't got shit. So that's what I wanted y'all to understand. Does anybody have any questions before we move on to the next topic? Does anybody have any questions before we move on to the next topic? Y'all want to take a screenshot of this? Let's do the screenshot. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to get the screenshot. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. All right, let's figure this out. Do you learn how to do your own taxes being an entrepreneur? Yes, eventually you will learn how to do your own taxes because you're going to be an entrepreneur first before you're a tax expert. Once you need to be a tax expert, you're going to go on Google and you're going to call who you need to call and you're going to learn what you need to learn. You're going to read what you need to read and you will become a tax expert over time. Trust me, unless you want to go to jail. Your ass going to become a tax expert. I'm telling you. Less ask, more action. Will I become a tax expert if I become an entrepreneur? First of all, nobody is going to become a tax expert. You need to be tax experienced, and that comes from getting in the pool and swimming. You can get some water in your nose. You might hit the bottom. But guess what? If you have the will to survive, you are going to swim. Go easy on them. Life ain't easy. Life ain't easy. Why would I scam them? Why would I help them in their lack of preparation? If life isn't easy, why would I go easy? If life isn't fair, why would I be fair? I'm trying to prepare y'all for the outside world. Most of y'all is at home, laid in bed, watching me through a fucking 6-inch screen. I'm going to keep it real with y'all because as soon as you step out, and somebody start disrespecting you and telling you need to get your shit together, you're going to be like, Jesus Christ. No, I'm going to get you prepared. So when you go out and somebody tells you the same shit, you're going to be like, damn, you right. Vic told me the same thing. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? And progress is better than just being stagnant or expecting people to treat you a certain way. Life isn't fair. I'm telling you, 100%. Life isn't fair 100%. I'm about to move y'all on to the second topic. So, there's multiple ways to go about this, right? Everybody's like, oh, how do I make money from home? Passive income. I'm scared to invest. I only have $80. What's a good amount to start? First of all, first thing you need to do, get a job. Get a job / stable income. I should be showing y'all this. Hold on. I'm about to make a little roadmap. I'm about to make a roadmap for y'all. First step, if you want to make passive income, first step is get a job to get stable income. Budget for bills and investing. Real quick, before we continue, get a job / stable income. I want to talk to you guys about something. Most people struggle. I get a lot of people asking me like, how do I make money real quick? Or what's the amount of money I need to start with? What you need to understand is you can make money come out of thin air by saving money or selling. You go to your closet, go to your garage. There's a lot of shit you don't need anymore. There's a lot of clothes, there's a lot of shoes, there's a lot of tools, there's a lot of things you don't need anymore. Your living room, that chair, you haven't sat on it in 6 months. And you've been living there for 7. There's a lot of shit you don't need. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If you are making $2,500 a month and your monthly expenses are $2,400 a month, of course you're not going to have the opportunity to invest. You have $100, and that's your emergency fund. Cut back. If you're living by yourself and you're spending $2,000 a month on rent, Scale back. Get a smaller apartment. Be humble. It's not your time yet. Floor to ceiling windows can wait. That can wait. The high rise, that can wait. Scale back. You're making $2,500. Cut that down. Everything that you're spending, write it out. Write down everything you're spending, and then write down all the bullshit in your house that you can sell to get you a head start. That's not going to be passive and recurring income. Sell $2,000, $3,000 worth of stuff. That's your investment. That's your emergency fund right there. Boom. Now, as far as your investment fund, cut down on the crib, cut down on the going out, cut down on the eat a steak, cut down on all of that, and I guarantee you $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 a month came out of nowhere. You didn't pick up extra hours. You didn't work overtime. You didn't go kiss somebody's ass. You didn't work overtime. All of a sudden, you're just having money just pile up because you're just stopping yourself from spending it. You're not making anymore. You're just stopping yourself from spending as much. I'm about to tell y'all, that is another hack to get ahead of the game and go ahead and get started. A lot of people ask me, they're like, Vic, I got $1,000. What's the quickest way to turn $1,000 into 10? First of all, get the fuck out of my face. Get a job, get some stable income. I'm not going to tell you how to turn $1,000 into $10,000 because that's extremely risky. If you lose that, you're going to be coming from me. I don't need you doing that. So we're going to do this right way. First thing you do is get a job. The second thing is budget for bills and investing. Next, educate yourself. Educate yourself. That's YouTube. It's courses. Oops. I'm talking about educate yourself. I can't even fucking spell. There's courses. There's mentorship. Anyways, we back. If it starts lagging, just be patient. Educate yourself. YouTube courses, mentorship. Let's move on. Practice. This is like paper trading. This is samples. Like, these are examples of practice. If you want to sell a clothing brand or start a clothing brand, get some samples. If you want to learn how to trade or be an expert trader, start paper trading, use a fake account, use, bullshit. You're going to bullshit your way to this. You don't want to really just, you don't ride a bike without training wheels. Put the training wheels first. I'm going to put training wheels right here. Training wheels. So get your training wheels on. Get your feet wet. And you apply. So you're going to modestly apply. Low amounts. Low risk. Consistency. That's probably the most important thing in this exact scenario. When you're applying, consistency is the most important because people apply, they get clapped once with a low amount, and they're like, oh, back to work, I quit. And then they come back here, and then they stay here, and they never leave their comfort zone. They're like this. Somebody tells them to leave, and they're like, no. Somebody's like, hey, why don't you just no? And then you just stay here. Get a job / stable income. There's no Ferraris, Lamborghinis, or mansions in this circle. I promise you, unless you work in tech or you're a doctor. But that's not 99% of motherfuckers. So here we are. Anyways, you don't want to get stuck in that magnet. We're going to keep it moving. You apply. Now you are applying. Oops. At scale. It says making survivable. Survivable income. Now, the next step is to duplicate and replicate. So rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So let's do it again. You get a job, stable job income. Next thing you do is you budget for your investments. You budget for your bills. You figure out how much you need to stay alive. And I'm not talking about popping a bottle once a month. I'm talking about shit that's going to keep you alive. Leisure is out of the question. Ain't nothing to be happy about. You got your education. You got to educate yourself. So YouTube University, y'all know that's my favorite place. That's where I got my degree. Courses, mentorship, all that. Moving on. Now you're training, you're practicing, you're getting your confidence back. Craziest part is you can always go backwards, but never stay backwards. Let's say you get down to practicing and trading and you're paper trading one day and the shit just doesn't go your way. Don't go back here and start crying. Go back here and start applying. If you get clapped paper trading or your samples get fucked up because you didn't educate yourself about the dimensions, now you got a size large that fits like an extra small. Educate yourself. Figure out the size charts in China and figure out why they're different and figure out what amendments and changes you need to make so you can return here safely. Mentorship. Pay somebody who's been through the process. Don't get married to YouTube. Free does not mean best. Free does not mean the best. Somebody might charge you $10,000, but they're going to tell you something that's going to get you all the way out here. But if you stay free, you're going to be inching your way through. Courses are cheap generally. Buy a course. It's going to be prepackaged with all the shit you need to know. It might get you to probably like right here. But at the end of the day, you got to go back and educate yourself. So let's say you go back, you educate yourself, you figure out all the wrinkles. Now you're back here. You're practicing again. You're working again. You're back at it. You're trying to crack the surface. And boom, okay, you hit your first big trade or you sold out of the samples on the pre-order. Now you move on. Now you're applying. Low amounts. You do your first pop-up shop. You do your first fashion show. You're applying the shit. You're practicing. You put $100 of your own money into the trading account. And now you're actually applying it. Now you apply at scale. You apply at scale. Applying at scale, the examples we've been running with is trading and clothing brand because those are the two things I'm known for. Applying at scale looks like going into a store, getting a consignment deal where you sell your stuff in their store and they take a big ass percentage, but you're getting your brand awareness and you're getting your confidence up. Applying at scale is putting $1,000 in your account. That's that extra $1,000 that we saved and budgeted from the bills way up here. You're applying that. You flip that $1,000 into $3,000. Guess what? It only takes you $2,000 to stay alive. Now you're making survivable income. You're making $2,000 off the trading, and you're making $1,500 from that store down the street where you left your clothes or box of clothes at. Now you're making survivable income. That job is a thing of the past. You're making survivable income now. Duplicate and replicate. That means you go back and you educate yourself. Either teach yourself how to sell more clothes, trade better, or you teach yourself how to do something completely new. Turo, Airbnb, real estate, wholesale, flipping courses, whatever the fuck you're doing. Go back, educate yourself, learn something new, do it again. Do it again. You know what's crazy? Life is designed to make people do one thing and one thing only. I'm going to repeat that. Life is designed to make people do one thing and one thing only. You're telling me you're 17 years old, you haven't lived anywhere outside your own neighborhood, they ship you off to college and they expect you to know what you want to do for the rest of your life? One thing, one major, one course, one path? Huh? If you know what you want to do for the rest of your life at the age of 17, you should also get married at the age of 17 because you've been with one person. That's the person you're going to be with. That's the route you're taking. You haven't tried anyone else. That is the thing you're going to do for the rest of your life. So why don't you just get married since you know everything? You don't. The people around you do. They do. Your parents, they do. The college advisor, they do. No, the fuck they don't. They're just getting paid. They're doing their job. They're just a piece of the puzzle. So when somebody says, oh yeah, I'm going to try this engineering shit. Or yeah, I'm going to just be a nurse. Or yeah, I'm going to try to be a lawyer. Dude, they don't even know what they want to do. So don't pressure yourself into thinking that you need to get married to a path that you're going to follow for the rest of your life and you're going to be stuck there. Because as soon as you're like, oh, I need to change my major, or oh, I'm failing my classes, people gonna look at you like, damn, like you really not handling the business. You know what I mean? I was failing classes left and right. Don't get me wrong. I had a 3.5 GPA in engineering. Like, I was doing really well. But my freshman year, I didn't give a fuck about school. I was failing my writing class. I was failing my math class. I was failing my music class. I was failing every class because I didn't care. You know what I mean? Mentally, I was just like, I'm not even supposed to be here. But then the peer pressure, the societal pressure of, damn, he's failing. That's the guy that got a 4 on the test. I'm just like, damn, y'all really trying to play me like I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm just not applying myself here, at least. You know, I already had my clothing brand by that time. So I was like, all right, I'm going to show y'all that I can get these petty-ass, childish-ass grades in check, just like y'all. So then I started getting 4.0s. I started getting straight A's, killing the game. I went from the idiot in the class to the tutor of the class, just because people pissed me off, straight up. Dropped out in my last semester just to prove a point. I was like, I don't want to do this shit anyways. Fuck it. At the end of the day, bro, don't let somebody tell you that you're going to do one thing for the rest of your life. Go back and learn something new and apply it so you can do multiple things. That other dude on the example we had 4 sources of income. He woke up and he traded, and then after that he looked at the sports. After that he posted some pictures of some shoes he was gonna flip. And after that he worked on his dropshipping website. You don't need a major to learn how to trade. You don't need a major to learn how to bet on sports. You don't need a major to sell fucking shoes online, and you don't need a major to open a Shopify website. You don't. But guess what? The guy who doesn't need a major for none of those things is making more money than the person who did need a major. End rant. The guy who didn't need a major for 4 different things is making more money and has way more time to himself than the person who did. If you want to be average, just say that. If you want to be average, just say that. I want y'all to take a screenshot of this. I know everybody wants to see the board. Don't worry, I got you. You're not going to look at this shit anyways. You're just going to screenshot it to feel like you're doing something, but it's all good. Y'all going to screenshot it just to feel productive. I don't blame you. Most of you motherfuckers not even going to look at this shit ever again. Anyways, now that we're done wasting time, how y'all feeling? Drop a fire emoji if you're feeling something. If you're feeling something in your chest, if you're feeling something in your heart, drop a fire emoji. Even if it's a fart. I don't care what it is. If you feel something inside your body, if it's the food you ate for lunch, drop a fire emoji. I want to see fire emojis. About to get my charger. I want to see fire. Turn me up. I want to see fire emojis, y'all. I want to see nothing but fire emojis. Cause it's a lot of people that was telling me I was living wrong and I was doing shit wrong and I was going down the wrong path. Now they asking me how much is mentorship. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with waking up from your sleep. There's nothing wrong with waking up from your sleep. Imagine motherfuckers sleeping on you, and as soon as they open their eyes to start appreciating, you knock their ass back out. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You should help them wake up and realize. You should help them figure this shit out. You know what I mean? That's my entire existence on Instagram. Helping people who asleep wake the fuck up. Good morning, bitch. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? All right. Q&A session. Let's get it. Q&A session. Let's get it. We're going to close out with a Q&A. I ain't trying to keep y'all all night. Y'all motherfuckers got to wake up, make breakfast, get dressed, get in your car, drive to work in rush hour, sit there for 3 hours, go to lunch for 45 minutes, get back to work on time, finish your day out 5:30, drive back home in rush hour, eat dinner, watch TV, take a shower, take your clothes off, then go to sleep. And then wake up tomorrow. So I ain't gonna keep y'all here all night. Y'all got shit to do. Y'all got a lot of shit to do. I ain't gonna keep y'all here. I already know y'all schedule. I know y'all busy tomorrow. Anyways. I know y'all busy tomorrow. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Really what y'all can do, y'all can get a free 5-minute mentorship session. You can get a free 5-minute mentorship session. Send a request and ask as many questions as you want about your situation. And I will advise you on what I would do if I were you. So if you're stuck, you're lost, you don't want to pay $1,000 for a 30-minute phone call, you don't want to pay 25 racks for mentorship, send a request. Tell me everything you need to know. Start from the top. I want you to introduce yourself. I want you to tell me what the fuck is going on. Uncle Vic got you. Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
What up, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good. Let me get right into it. My name is Roy. 25. Right now, I do a little bit of credit repair. I'm in T-Phase mentorship,
Okay.
and I play drums at churches. So I pretty much make about 4,500 on a bad month, 5,500 on a good month.
Okay.
And that's all I do. I don't have a 9 to 5. And
Okay.
so,
And where do you want to be?
my goal lately has been like the 10, 20K a month.
Mm-hmm.
But I just been trying to save, cut down on what I'm spending, and actually making calculated steps. But it's like I find myself maybe going up a little month and then going back down. So just trying to, I don't know. I feel stuck kind of.
What takes up most of your time on a daily basis?
I wake up, I go to the gym. After the gym, I come home. I might check my credit profile or do some credit studying. Pretty much, I go on YouTube. I watch videos. If not your videos, I do T-Phase videos. I've been watching, just pretty much like all around, just studying. Um, that's pretty much what takes up my day. Just
Okay,
studying.
cool. What I need you to do is write out your day from start to finish and move everything to just the weekends. So you said you drum at church?
Yeah,
Is that on the weekends or is that
yeah.
just the
That's on
weekend?
Saturdays and Sundays.
Only Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes, sir.
So your Saturdays and Sundays needs to be drumming at church, watching credit informational videos, and checking your credit profiles or talking to clients. All of that for weekends.
Okay.
Everything for weekends. Because guess what? Now Monday through Friday, you have nothing.
Yeah. All right.
Now you fill that up. So Monday could be for studying Turo. Tuesday could be for studying Airbnb. Wednesday could be for studying real estate. Just an hour a day. I'm not going to sit here and
Right.
overwhelm you. So now you
Yeah.
push out all the bullshit that was unorganized and just in the air. You compress it down to just 2 days. So now you know the weekends are for credit and drumming. The weekdays is for understanding how to get from 5K a month or 4K a month to 10K a month. So
Right.
you're gonna need to add different sources of income or different revenue streams to that. So what I mean by that is get a car on Turo, save up 2 or 3 month checks. Don't go out, don't buy no new clothes, don't buy no bottles. Put a down payment. Your credit's good, or your apparently it is. Go put
Yeah.
$2,000 down on a car and
Right.
rent that shit out. That might make you another extra $1,000 a month. You know what I
Right.
mean? And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If that shit's popping, get another one. If that's
Right.
just popping, get another one. And that process, I said you gotta repeat. You know what I
Repeat.
mean? You gotta
Right.
repeat. You gotta duplicate
Right.
and replicate.
Right.
If something's working, that doesn't mean go do something else. That means double down.
Okay.
You know what
That
I
makes
mean? But
no, that
I,
makes sense.
yeah, go ahead. I actually got a 45-second warning. So what I need you to do is, as soon as I get back on live, send a request. You say your name is Roy, right?
Yeah. Conroy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up. Just send another request, and then I hope you guys all heard that. I have a 30-second countdown on my screen right now. I'm not sure where the fuck that came from, but IG is about to kick me off live. I will close the app, and we're gonna be right back. We're
All
gonna be
right.
right back.
Appreciate you.
Y'all just don't worry. We're gonna be right back.